Good morning, dear students. Today's date is September 15th, 2025, and here we begin our session with today's important news headlines. Okay, so this session is here, and we will start our page. So the first slide is here. I will not explain the editorial page and the economy page. I'm making this video in context of remembering all important news. So I will not explain any news. I just read all the headlines. Okay, so let's read it. Okay, India wins hand down over Pakistan. Skip the handshake. For Ken of Pahalgam victims, armed forces. This is about the cricket world. I mean to say that the sports world, where the news says that the India and Pakistan skipped the handshake show during the matches of India and Pakistan. Okay, so this is about the sports news. Okay, so let's move to the another news. PM makes twin pitch ahead of assembly election in Assam. Development anti infiltration. Okay, Delhi much closer now as while on railway map. Some hopes and fear. This news is about the uh, yesterday's news that in the yesterday's news there is the same thing that written there that the PM Modi visited the state Mizoram, so where he he announced a project on the development of road on Mizoram. After 1947, this is the first project of Mizoram on contest of railway development, because from that time there is no railway system on Mizoram state. Okay, so this news is about that news of yesterday's. Okay, so the railway news. The constraint in new finance office budget press to go modern lighter. Okay, for SOP Saha asked police research depth to study past protest funding. Two world boxing golds. Two Haryana districts celebrate their daughter. Oh, this is about sports. So if any student who want the detailed explanation of the slide, then go to the slide, the second page, where everything is written in detail. So anyone who want to read each and every line, then please read ahead. Okay. If anyone who want PDF, then please comment down. I will definitely provide the PDF from next lecture, not from today's lecture. Okay. So comment down if you want, and like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Deserted Majnu, Kattila market awaits pre-flood hustle bustle. Anyone know what is the meaning of this word hustle bustle? Supervisor hospital head among five held. I will highlight some important words while reading the news. So uh, that's your homework. That from that important word, you can give me any five synonyms of that word. So your vocabs will also improve from next session. So keep doing. Okay, keep growing and keep doing. Fake visa racket busted in Delhi, three held. Let's move on to the another slide. It's about the city where manifestos focus on women empowerment, student welfare. Car falls off flyover on railway track. Driver escapes from process. Court verdict out, but I will live with the pain. Delhi doctor. I don't think that the all news are relevant in context of any exam. Some news are relevant and some news are irrelevant. So every aspirants, there is a simple motto while reading this newspaper, and the motto is that you should have to clarify what is relevant and what is irrelevant. Before reading newspaper, try to evaluate your current affairs syllabus and try to evaluate which topic is important in the whole newspaper. After that, read all the lines of that topic clearly. Okay, it doesn't mean that you can able to read anything, so you can read any topic. It doesn't show that thing. You should have to be punctual and be disciplined about your goals. Okay, you do not need to waste your time. Anyone know what is smart study? This is a smart study. So the main thing is that if anyone don't know what page should I read, it's my first time, from where I start, it's my first time. If anyone don't know, okay, then I personally suggest him or her that you should have to read the editorial page and the economy page in detail in context of any government exam, any exam that you want to crack, even the CUAT. It's the lowest exam, but even if you want to crack this exam also, I want to say that cutoff also, that then you should have to read the editorial page and the economy page, because in that page you will know about the whole world's economy, what's going on in the economy, and through the editorial page you will know how to write answers, how to highlight important words, how to learn new words regularly, and you will also learn what's the idea of people of India or any other on context of any topic that is recently flowing in the economy or recently flowing in the nation. Okay, so keep reading on that pages. Okay, economy page and editorial page. Hindi should be language of science, judiciary, police का. Andhra speaker to Birla, dog pay of MLAs who don't attend assembly. Teacher recruitment exam. This is about the SSC. Oh, how they check? Oh, PM. This is the important news. I'm sorry. I'm just skipping it, but this is important. PM in Bihar's Simanchal today to open Purnia Airport, launch Makhana board. So I highlighted it. So everyone read it. Once JNU SFI's top strategist economist Prasenjit Bose said to join Congress today. The main thing that I love is that from these sessions is that when I skipping and when I scrolling to another slide, and at that time I think that, oh, I am coming to an end of this newspaper, and this gave me a lots of happiness. I don't know why, but it give me a confidence that I'm going to end this session, and definitely from next day I restart again. This is the confidence that I have at that time. So I want to share with you my views. So let's move to the Express Network slide, where opposition parties slam government over India-Pakistan match, call it insult to Pahalgam victims. Okay. Oh, this is about the match of India and Pakistan, which is held in Dubai, I think. I think not. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that the match is held on the stadium of Dubai, and the opposition party says that this is an insult of Pahalgam victims and the Jawan who died on that tragedy or in that In that time or in that situation, day after PM visit, violence hits Manipur's Churachandrapur. Protester demands release of two held for vandalism tried to storm police station. Rajnath, the defense minister, the Rajnath Singh approves that the new defense procurement manual to streamline revenue procurement. Illegal betting apps case ED summons Urvashi Rotela, Mimi Chakravorty irrelevant. PM's advisor Khare appointed Sesi to vice president. Can you know? I will write it something. I mean to say that I will write here something. Name of newly appointed vice president. And this is the question mark. I want answer, okay? So I will pick down my highlighter, okay? So Satyarthi climate change response must be compensate and deal with inequality. Satyarthi. This is about what? The word meaning Satyarthi. Servitude to freedom. Madhya Pradesh ends captive elephant practice after High Court push. This is about the editorial page, and from this session, I just want to say that this page is too much relevant in context of RBI, in context of UPSC, in context of central exam, in context of any exam. Everyone know from this page that how they can explain words, how they can able to clarify the words and the word uh, of the day is the heart of statesman should be in his head. Napoleon Bonaparte. This word from by Napoleon Bonaparte, and so here we begin the slide. The time to reinvent. What to reinvent? Developing countries risk being casualties of global reset. They can use shocks to recharge their economies. This is the time to reinvent. Even if global trade were to wobble, India must not despair. Important line. India's share of global manufacturing is still less than 2%, so we do not need the pie to grow. We need our shares to grow within the pie. The collateral benefits of external orientation are well understood. Apart from the export, providing a source of demand, global competition forces firms to be more productive, efficient, and reach more economic sales. This is the important line from the whole passage, okay? So, before reading the passage, I will definitely tell you that read this line in detail. After that, you will read it. Let's read in detail, okay? The overwhelmingly focuses in the current global disruption has been assessing its impact in US and China. Instead, the real pressure is likely to fall on emerging market and developing economies that are simultaneously being wafted by the triple rock. This is all about the tariff that is mainly imposed in India by the US government. Okay, and that tariff is too high, 25%, 50%. This is the percentage of the tariff in India. So this is all about that. Adam Smith, the father of wealth of nation, is the father of wealth of nation. and he's also known as the father of economics. So, in the 250th anniversary of Adam Smith, the concept of specialization and exchange is under serious threat. Trade diversion and China Shock 2.0 protectionism is only half of the story. Think about its knock-on effect. Ever since the USA started imposing tax on China in 2017, China has begun redirect export from economies from Latin America, Africa to Asia, with US tariff on China hiked from 10% to 42% at that time. Okay, China is currently floating in excess capacity that is driving deflationary pressure at home. Okay, Chinese excess capacity to flood their market at price they can scarcely compete with. Expect those increasing drastical after the Trump tariff. This is the situation of China, what had happened at the time of 2017. And this is the comparison between India. What is happening with India in the current time? This is the condition, and author want to compare these two situations in this passage. So, China shocks in 2000, EMs must brace for China shock 2.0 after the Trump tariff. Not only must they prepare for a more protectionist world that hinder export, but EMs must also simultaneously play defense at home to compete against a rising influx of Chinese import that threaten their domestic manufacturing base. This is about the condition at that time. Technology, how technologically development zone there. Don't turn inward. In this passage, we have lived with the learner symmetry theorem that an import, this is the important line, that an import tariff is effectively an export tax. Okay, only 30%, 13 economies of the Second World War have 7% for 25 years or more. One thing is strong export and global engagement. The US account less than 15% of global import. This is a hope yet for the rest of the world to promote rule-based multilateral trade. Oh, means from the US tariff, not only the first country, India, many countries suffer before this. So even if global trade were to wobble, India must not despair. India's share of global manufacturing is still less than 2%. Hmm. So apart from the export, more productively, efficient reach and economic scales. If we want our firms to be innovative and spend more on research and development, they should be exposed to more global competition. Reform, reform, reform. How the reforms shown in China. From this, I will conclude after that. If I read this, after that, I will conclude with my points of view. This is also a world where the premium on being competitive has gone up enormously. To export amid rising protectionism or produce domestically against the threat of Chinese import, increased competitiveness is the key. This will require pushing hard on foundation reforms, land, labor, power, health, education. The recent GST specification, this shows that specification and the announcement of committees on deregulation and next generation reforms are crucial and encouraging start. We must now take this to its logical conclusion. So, bending the labor capital labor ratio. The key to job creation is to equip labor to more effectively compete with capital. This will not be easy and necessitates a sustained push on education, health, skilling, and ensuring the stringent labor laws don't disadvantage the factors of production they are meant to safeguard. Finally, the share of technology, dynamism, and diffusion demands the society and economies are very weird to enable almost welcome creative destruction. This will require letting capital and labor moves more seamlessly from sunset to sunrise industry. It will require industry investment, large investment in reskilling, retraining, and continuing education. It will require knowledge and robust safety net to protect those left behind and a tax system that can finance all these. So from this topic, author just want to tell us that at the time of 2017, China is yet heavy, when China is having burden of tax, US tariff on that time, how they cope up with that challenge, how they cope up with that situation. This is the main idea, and from this passage, author sorry author just want to tell us how India will cooperate, how India will cope up with that situation. This is the main idea. Fear the worst. New horror films are forcing people to confront what the reels reveal not about the real. Hmm. This year, films like Spellbinding Sinners by Ryan Coogler and Weapons have reinvented the subgenre in a small but significant ways. Coogler and Fraser films reflect a shift in how many choose to process life, disquieting truth with a dose of humor in a moment boiling over with tension. Characters crack joke and laugh at themselves and their circumstance. This is mainly about feel the worst. Okay, how? Author want to explain that means authoress Sukhmani Malik. She want to express their ideas on the real from real to real. Okay, so this is the contest. Any student who want to read it, then please read it and read it very carefully. Okay, so building bridge. Okay. Building bridge is mainly about the Manipur's development on railway project. This is the main focus of this topic, and 800 years and 64 days since violence erupted, snowballed into ethnic conflict, which has claimed more than 250 lives and displaced thousands of state residents. PM Modi visited Manipur September 13, welcome steps. PM repeatedly emphasized peace imperative, statute stops to dominate Lahore and to meet internally displaced person and inaugurate infrastructure project were symbolically significant, signaling both communities that the country's highest executive authorities have summoned all political capital to respond to their concerns. This news is mainly about the line from here to here, from the here to here. This mainly says about that how PM Modi visited Manipur on September 13, after the huge violence on Manipur, okay, and how the communities of Manipur reacted on it, that how the what's the response of youth when PM visited there. Okay, this is the main idea of from this to this. So let's read the another. The major theme journey at Chandrachur, Churachandpur, his first stop. This is the first stop where Modi firstly visited. उसके बाद इम्फाल, इसके बाद PM reassured people of Manipur his government efforts that inaugurate highway, rail, infotech project worth thousands of crores. This is the budget announced there, and this is the name of the project. That inauguration of highways, rails, and infotech project worth thousands of crores. The initiative are much needed. The centers are now ensured that implemented time and bound manners. I think PM Modi is awake from sleep. So they visited Manipur because in last 6 months or in 7 months, I think there is a huge violence of protest in Manipur, and at that time, everyone asked question with Modi, PM Modi, but there is no reply. There is no interview regarding this topic with Prime Minister. So why this time he visited there? It's good that he visited there, and they want to make the Manipur as a developed state, and they want to invest there. That's a good thing for the development of whole nation, but still the topic is about thinking. So the initiative must be the centers were now ensuring implementing a town boundary. Okay, we already read it. A more compelling task is to address Manipur's historical faultlessness and restore trust among the state communities. PM describes strife, aggrieved injustice, ancestor and our generation, future generation, strong bridge between the hills and valleys. Even cursory look at demand of the Metis and Kuki Jaws reveal the complexity of this challenge. On Saturday, Kuki Joe Council submitted a memorandum reiterating their long-standing demand for a lasting political solution through a separate administration. In contrast, the most influenced Metis civil society organization, Kokomi, fiercely opposes any separate administration, denouncing ethnicization of citizenship and statehood. Okay, so illegal immigrant stopping. I think this is a stopping of illegal immigrants. STs fear that the hills are threatening the land rights of tribal people. This is mainly about the development of Manipur. How PM want to make Manipur as a developed state. Okay, this is mainly about the development. This is about the US tariff calming influence amidst US tariff moderation and inflation lowering of GST rates could whisper economy need. Okay, this is the idea page. If any student who want to read this page, then definitely then read it. Before reading, tell anyone can tell me road to reconciliation. What is the meaning of the word reconciliation? Dubara se. Okay. And can anyone tell me the word that means retaliation? I think spelling is wrong. The spelling is retaliation. Yes, retaliation. Can anyone please tell me the meaning of this retaliation? I remember this word from reconciliation. Read it, okay? If anyone who want to improve their English, then read that page, okay? Maharashtra villages protest upcoming Adani cement plant. Why? It's for the growth. But all type of growth in any nation doesn't means development. Sometimes it means destruction. I see detained elderly India origin woman who spent 33 years in US. Alimony case revelation woman was pushed from train 5 years ago. That's very bad news. Alimony divorce. This is the only two topic which is trending in India in every day, not in single day. Or third word is rape. These three words are regular. It's regular like a medicine. Everyone use this word. Election Commission should have ordered probe instead of shouting at LOP Rahul XC Qureshi. Delhi is nearer now, as while on railways map. This is about the world, Israel and Gaza, Ukraine and Russia. This is mainly about the war page. What's what type of war is holding in anywhere in any country in the world. This page mainly describe the war and nothing else. Only about the wars. This page is very nice. This is the economy page. Where from this page we all know about the economy, what's going there. This is the main thing. Okay. Fear overpowers awareness campaign. Safety nets as digital arrest Titan green. Mountaineering challenge. RBI Governor Sanjay Malhotra in a meeting with bank chief on January 27, where he warned that rising digital frauds and pressed lenders to strengthen detection and prevention system. The Ministry of Home Affairs recently met senior police officials across states, terming the digital arrest scheme a national threat. In late 2024, it set up a high-level committee to probe such scams and wide cyber frauds. Okay, this page is mainly about this. Infosys 18,000 crore buyback, what it means and how shareholders stand to benefit. Fed faces key week of decision with membership independence in doubt. Application window of AC's LED light under PLI scheme reopened. Uh, India brags about having 1.4 billion people but won't buy one bushel of US corn. Lutnik. Oh, they always want why? They always want to degrade India. They never want to appreciate India. It's not only about India. From the first day when human beings came to the world, from the first day, they all are becoming jealous from India. First, Britain capture, England capture, Mughal capture, everyone captured India, they destroyed India, this time US tariff. Why this all things happen? This is the explanation page. I hope everyone liked my content. So from next day, we will continue our classes. Okay. So if anyone who liked my video, who understand what I am trying to speak, who genuinely understand, then please like, share and subscribe so I feel motivated after that. Okay, bye. Thank you. Let's end the session. Bye, friends. Thank you.